this is Karen and welcome to card 3 of the set that we're making this week or this month for the July card class. Now you will have received your packets with all of these tiny bits cut out. Now in your packet you will have also received this hope, which I will have put all of the Naturals white cardstock layers together, and I will leave you to do the top layer. With this I've gone over it with some of our fine tip glue to just give the hope a bit of a shine. I hope you can see that as it is on there. So we will start the card without any further delay. So the first thing we need to do is stamp all of the flowers. See if we get a better impression with this. You can see the difference now. Oh, that's much better. So 3 of the larger blossoms with the peekaboo, no, with the flirty flamingo, and then the smaller ones with the peekaboo peach. And that is all the stamping that we're doing for this card. So I'll put those aside. Now also in your packet you'll have received these 2 butterflies which will come stuck together. You'll have a peekaboo peach and a flirty flamingo that have already been stuck together. All you need to do is just tease up their wings like so, and you'll have 2 of those. Now they come out of a different die set. They actually come out of is titled Sunshine Wishes, and it's also where the hope comes from as well. Okay, so we'll pop those aside and I'll be back in a moment once I've cut these out. Okay, we have all 6 blossoms now cut out. Die cuts make it so much easier. I mean, if you don't have the die cuts with these, it's not that hard. They are circles, so they cut out relatively easy. This is the rest of the Swirly Scribbles die set. Just pop those away. Okay, now we can start putting the card together. Okay, so the easiest thing to start with, and the reason, if you're wondering why I'm using this when I do have the fine tip glue pen, it's because when I'm working on my own and putting these cards together, I can use the fine tip glue pen without a problem and get everything back where it's supposed to be. There's a very fine needle that goes down the centre of the fine tip glue pen, and unfortunately my eyes aren't good enough to put everything away again. And I've just realised I've cut out too few of these. Oh well, we'll make this card work without. So what I need is glue again. See, I would be struggling forever and a day if I was using the fine tip glue pen, having to put the lid on each time. With the camera rolling, these videos would end up being 3 times as long as they already are, because I would be having my struggles getting the lids back on. And then we'll just pop this one. Oops. Down here. As you can see, that's dried really quickly. And yes, I did use the fine tip glue pen to do that. Didn't use the Tombow. Oh, those ones are supposed to be put on with dimensionals, I've just remembered. Now, where have my dimensionals disappeared to? As I said, my desk is such a mess at the moment. Okay. Just take the edge off that one, pop him in the middle. Oops. Because it's got glue on. It will dry in a moment. And the other, go there. And one more on this side. The backing doesn't want to come off. There we go. Now all we need to do is pop the leaves on. And if I knew where my glue dots were, I would make it even easier by using Well, I've searched high and low and can't find my glue dots anywhere. So we'll go ahead with the Tombow. We will stick the ribbons on next, which gives us a better idea of placement. So we've got all of our flowers on. I'll put the rhinestones on in just a moment once we know all of those have hardened. Now you'll have also gotten 3 lengths of ribbon, which is in the Peekaboo, no, not Peekaboo Peach, the Flirty Flamingo. So we just run a little bit of adhesive in the corners there and just fold the ribbon over so that it catches onto the adhesive. And there we go, that's one corner. Just pull that up and make it a bit neater. So it's this side that needs to be adjusted. There we go. So that sits nice and flat on that side. And then the same up the top here. Just a roll either side like so. This one's actually been cut, maybe cut that just a little bit too long. So you fold one edge over and then the other, and then with the longer piece just tuck it under and tie it in a knot. Ooh. Like so. Now before we trim off the edges, we will put the dimensionals on just in each corner like so. There we go. Peel the backings off, and the reason I'm doing this now is so that I don't stick the card well and truly to the desktop before I put the butterflies on. And one more. Okay, bring the card in, and then we pop that just in the middle like so. Now we can trim off the tails and we can pop the butterflies on now. So a little bit of adhesive. If you've got glue dots, it's probably easier to pop these on with glue dots. So we'll just have one up there. It's a lot less messy to do it with glue dots. Oh, that was a near miss. And one here. Just put the lids on there, and we will come in with the rhinestones. So we've almost finished this card as well. This card is intended to give somebody who's going through a bit of a rough time some encouragement to keep hoping and praying that things will get better. just to give them a little hope. So there we go, the smaller sparkles, and then the larger ones. And then see these lines of minis? We cut them into 3 and then just place those in the centre of each of the butterflies and just bring the wings up around it again. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's our card finished. So I hope you've enjoyed these packs and you have fun putting these cards together. Even though there's a few less blooms on this one than this one, and the same with the leaves, I still think they look actually really nice, so I hope you do as well. Well, thank you for joining me for the July card class. As I said, things have changed a little bit. The August card class will contain 3 designs, and you'll have 6 blanks, 6 card blanks that will come out, and 6 kits, so that you'll be able to put 2 of each of the designs together to add to your collection or to send out to people that you care about. I hope you've had fun, and if you need anything and you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, please feel free to purchase from my website. Okay, thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you later.